This is Renee, and welcome to my own little world. Another month just flew by like that. And so it's time for another Plan With Me video, but first let me show you a flip through of June. I forgot to fill in my goals and my wish list, sorry guys. And I recorded this video pretty early on in the month of June, so I didn't fill out my habit tracker yet completely. I did fill in my playlist though, and as you can see, it's really diverse. Just like last month, I've been listening to a lot of different K-pop and also American artists lately. So my playlists have been very diverse and I really like it. And then on to my weekly spreads. As you can see, I like to add quotes to the spreads in the little boxes that I printed out, the cartoon notes that I made. I really liked having this kind of theme for the month because it was very practical to me. I really enjoyed having the Dutch doors there. It really made my planning and schedule go a lot easier. But then, as always, it's time for another / new month. And let's start with July. And for this month, I didn't really know what to do. At first, I was kind of uninspired at first, but then I discovered in the wondrous world of Pinterest a new aesthetic, and that aesthetic is called kidcore, and it really reminded me of hobicore, and I really like hobicore. And just like hobicore, this kidcore is also very bright and colorful, and it also kind of reminds me of retro wave, so it's kind of in between those two, I would say. That's how I would describe it. So I went along and I am doing a kidcore BTS inspired theme for the month of July, and I'm using the font Kids as a guideline for this month for the hand lettering part. So this is my habit tracker. I kept it fairly simple, but my monthly overview and my weekly spreads is where I am really going all out. For the boxes, I decided to only line the inside of the boxes to create more of a spacious kind of feel to it, if you could call it that. And like always, when I use a ruler, it's smudged, but hey. And I wanted a lot of collaging styles in this kind of theme, and I overlapped a lot of things and I layered a lot of different pictures because that's what I really like and what's in my comfort zone. And so I went ahead and just put everything down first before I glued it down, actually. I did want to have, because kidcore is very busy, it's a very busy aesthetic, I did want to have some sort of practicality and strictness to it, if that's what you could call it, because I don't want to take away the practicality of this theme. And this is my monthly overview. I also really like the small stickers. Then we're continuing with my playlist for the month of July. And as always, I use kind of the same format. I don't really add a lot to it, so I am going over it quickly as always. I do always put something in the middle to kind of give it a title. And I also added some small stickers. And then we're going to the fun part. And that's the weekly overview. And for the weekly overview, I went with the same kind of boxes without outlines. And I really wanted to overlap everything and pick out different color schemes for every week. And I always started with laying down the bigger pictures first and then slowly adding the smaller pictures to it as I'm going. And where the pictures overlap, I didn't want to write the days of the week or the day numbers of the day of the month. On to the next week. For this week, I kind of went with a orangey theme, or at least that's what I tried to do. And I didn't want to have a bias in this theme. I do have a bias in BTS. I have two biases because it's really hard to choose. Like I said in my last video, of the series that I'm currently doing, where I'm journaling about what BTS would do if they were to have a journal. But I didn't want to show my bias too much in this particular Plan With Me theme because I just wanted it to be a 1 through 7 kind of theme. I didn't want to just put only pictures of J-Hope and RM there because that wouldn't be fair. I love them all. For this week, I am going with the kind of a pink theme. But of course, I'm basically using all the colors of the rainbow in every week. And then we're already starting with the last week, week 30. And I also really like the look of the pictures going to the edge of the page. I really like that. It makes it look more playful. Also, I don't take credit for every picture that I use in this bullet journal theme because they're all from Pinterest. And this is the finished result. I am glad that I kept my habit tracker kind of simple because I didn't want it to lose its practicality. And I love my monthly overview. still have enough space to write things down, but it's also really fun to look at in my opinion. And I really love the BT21 holographic stickers. They're really cool and they really add to the page in my opinion. I also can't wait to fill up this playlist. It's going to look very fun with all the different colors of the album covers. I also really like that I have enough space to write things down in my weekly spreads, but it's still really fun and playful and colorful. And I personally think my week 28 and my week 30 spreads are my favorite out of this theme. I really love the orange look and the blue kind of look. What I also really like about this theme is that I could just take out every sticker that I own and just go crazy. And that's it for this video. I hope you liked this video. Stay hydrated, stay tuned, and until my next video, bye!